Hey guys, welcome back to the flop. Today we're going to be looking at the toss sauce from Steven Childress, and we're going to see what this is all about. I got the carpet muncher and I got the OG, so I have got a selection of things we're going to be working with today, and I've got some new sets and then I've got a set that's just been washed. So I'm going to be doing the Kill Shot Scorpion. These are fresh out of the package and are absolute pizza boxes, so that won't be a good one. And then I want to thank Alpha Cornhole for sending me these. These are their new King bag, which is their carpet. It's a very interesting looking carpet, one I haven't seen before. So curious to see how this is going to go, because these are also fresh out the bag, so these will be good. And then, full disclosure, I have got some Black Sheep Costellos here that I've washed them and tumbled them a bunch, and I just don't I feel like they're still tight. So I'm gonna run these with the Scorpions, and then I have some OG2s from Black Sheep as well that have been washed but are still super stiff. So I'm gonna do these alongside the newer bags, and I've got the pictures, the before pictures, and hanging off of the spoon like everybody's supposed to do, and so we're just gonna see how this turns out. So I will keep you posted along the way. Thanks. Okay guys, so got the water running in the sink. We're just gonna follow the directions as they say. So we've got fill sink, hot water, and then I'm gonna be adding toss sauce. So I have the OG over here. So we're gonna do 2 cups because I'm doing 2 sets of bags. So you're supposed to do 1 cup per. So mix that up a little bit. Okay, so we got the OG over there. And we got the carpet muncher, which my wife finds absolutely hysterical, over here. Okie doke. So now we will put the bags in. I hate that when they try to be floating all over the place. Okay. And what you got in there? It's a pretty cool design on these King bags. And they've got the new, you guys have probably been seeing the ACOs going to a stamp as well. So these are stamps for their season. It's pretty cool. I'm super excited about these OG2s. So all of these bags are in the queue to be reviewed. So just trying to get them right. All right, so now we've added the bags into the solution. We're going to let them set for 45 minutes, and I will knead the bags often with my hands or with a strong utensil. So check back in just a minute. Thanks. Okay, it has been 45 minutes and I have kneaded every 5 minutes. So I'm gonna drain. Okay, so we're gonna drain the solution, add fresh hot water, and then let them sit for another 15 minutes. can definitely feel the difference. I mean, the bags obviously are soaked, so you can't really feel too much of a difference. But I mean, just gonna fill these back up. Let them sit for 15 minutes. It says to continue to knead throughout that 15-minute period of time as well. So I will fill the sinks back up, knead them every 5 minutes like I did before, and then check back in after we're done. All right, it has been 15 minutes, and I've kneaded by hand and with a spoon. So the next step is to drain the water, rinse the bags in the solution thoroughly while kneading them, dry them with the towel as much as possible. So we're moving on to step 4. Now it's very important to me to not veer off of the actual instructions, because obviously we want to see how this works, doing it exactly as we are instructed to do. So, I didn't let it soak any longer than recommended. I made sure to knead frequently, and so, following the directions to a T. All right, I'm going to just continue to do this, and then once I have these finished and stuff, I will catch back up with you. All right, the bags have all been rinsed, so it wants me to kind of roughly dry them, so I'm just going to squeeze them out and get most of the water out of them, and then set them over here on this towel. Okay, so this is the scariest part for me, because the instructions say transfer bags to dryer using high heat for 30 minutes. Dry bags completely. You may want to use a towel to shorten the dry time. I will be using a towel just because I'm doing 4 sets of bags and I feel like I need a little bit of a dampening in there. But anyways, here we go, YOLO. This is what it's all about. Let's see here. I'm gonna do time dry. And let's see here. 30 minutes. We're on high, so boom. Check back with you guys in 30 minutes. Okay guys, we have finished the project. The bags have been soaked, squeezed, rinsed, squeezed, rinsed, tumbled with high heat for 30 minutes, and I actually ended up doing, that was one of the only things that I had to actually break the rules on, because it said 30 minutes. It did say 30 minutes plus though. I did 4 sets of bags, so it took a little longer to fully dry. The carpet on these bags is very thick, and so it took a while to, it was still damp after 30 minutes. But anyway, okay, my opinion on the results. Did a great job. I'll put on the screen side by side of the bags hanging on the spoon before and after. But as you can tell, I mean, the scorpions, they came out nice. And one thing that I will say, I feel like the scorpions, these could break in a little bit more. I really do. I feel like that. But I feel like with some throwing, like maybe just a few down and backs, a game or two, I feel like these are going to be absolutely great. They feel wonderful. And the one thing I will say about the sauce is that it truly doesn't change the texture of the bag. If you noticed, if you condition your bags, it definitely softens the material. And I've noticed it even with like wrinkle guard. If I do a wrinkle guard soak and then wash them, tumble them, stuff like that, it gives a real soft feel to the bag. Now, I think it does a great job, and they play great, and they're super hole friendly and stuff like that, but it does sort of change the feel of the bag itself, whereas the sauce doesn't. I mean, it truly doesn't. Like, these bags feel, the texture on the fast side still feels the same. Honestly, this is a better judge, because when you do the Game Changer material, which is the OG2 has that Game Changer material, so does the Costello. But one thing that I've noticed with the wrinkle guard is it will smooth it. It will almost feel smooth. It kind of loses that whitey texture. Like, you've got that like that. You can kind of hear it. But anyway, it still keeps that texture. The sauce enables that. Like these actually came out. These are my favorite of the batch that I did, and these were washed before, so that could have something to do with it. But they came out absolute money. I mean, these things right here, I can't wait to throw these things. I'm so excited. I feel like that these carpet right here, I will say, probably need to do another round with. But this carpet on the back is so thick, like you can't. I don't know if you can tell from getting up there, but it is a thick feeling carpet, reminiscent of, I would say, like the RPG material, the old the Killshots RPG material. It's very textured, and so I might want to do one more round with this to kind of get them in. But it did do a good job. It broke them in a little bit, so I think I might do one more round with this. But again, I don't believe that's a fault for the sauce. It's just the texture of the bag. That carpet's kind of thick. So the Costellos feel really good. I feel like it did take them a little further, and so I'm happy with the way that came out. And I don't know if it's just these particular Costellos, but they're so full. It's such a full bag. So if anybody is familiar with Costellos, you can let me know in the comments below. But if they are traditionally a very full feeling bag, because these do feel like very tight footprint, feel very full. But all in all, I'm happy with the results that I achieved. I think I probably just for my own like mental sake, I may do in the future, instead of doing a batch of like 4 sets of bags, I'd probably do just one at a time, because I want to make sure that, I mean, even though I did 2 capfuls to do in each sink for 2 sets of bags, I feel like I might have gotten maybe a little more of a break in doing one at a time as opposed to doing multiple sets at a time. And that could just be a mental thing, because like I said, I mean, it did do a fine job. The bags look great, they feel great, and they are definitely ready to go throw. So all in all, I think it was a success, and I definitely wouldn't hesitate to get some. I'm glad I got the big bottles, because like I said, I got a lot of bags. I got a lot of bags to get broken in. So I'm definitely going to be using this to work my bags in the future. And obviously in my reviews and stuff, when I do reviews on these bags, I will also explain how long it took to really kind of get that sweet spot on the break-in. So I will touch base on all of that once I do the reviews. But anyways, that's my review for the tall sauce. I like it. I recommend it for sure. Steven's got a great product here. I'm glad that I was able to get a bag of each, or a bottle of each, to try out. And so definitely hit him up, Tall Sauce, on Facebook. Should have had his website right here, but oh, hold on. Sorry. There's the socials. Hopefully you can see that. I'm hoping it's in frame. But anyway, so it's definitely at Shop Tall Sauce on Instagram, and then on Facebook you just search Tall Sauce, and then shoptallsauce.com. So that is how you would get this product. Definitely recommend checking it out. Everybody's always asking, how do you break bags in? What's the best way to do it? And da-da-da-da-da. And I would say that outside of a just throw the bags purist, tall sauce is probably the way to go. It doesn't change the texture of the bag, which is really cool, because it is nice to have a bag that's just been thrown for break-in. But I'm sorry, but unless you want to wait 2 months before the bags are game ready, that you can go show up at your tournament or go to your blind draw and throw them, it's just not feasible, especially not for somebody like me. I only get a chance to even throw or practice just a few times a week. And generally, I'm trying to practice with bags that I throw, so I'm not just trying to break something in, break something in, break something in. So tall sauce is a great option for that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support and all the great comments that we get. If you have any questions or comments that you'd like to leave, just leave them down below. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time. What's up, guys? Flop Nation, represent. Make sure you 4-bag that like button. Drop that sub like an atomic elbow.
Oh, like Jesus